let's move on to today's Riff Flick.
Yes! David loves Riff Flicks. Don't you, David?
Actually, today we have a very special treat. 2 Riff Flicks. The first is called Safety with Animals, and the second is called Why Doesn't Cathy Eat Breakfast? Now the first one sort of randomly ends in the middle, but just deal with it.
Yeah, and it may not seem like the second one has anything to do with the first one, but it does.
Hey, can David riff with us?
Sure.
I am Grover, and I do not want to see the monster at the end of this movie.
Animals need to learn safety too.
Rover, put down those matches.
Fifi, stop licking that electrical outlet.
Barfy, don't taunt those bloods.
You just put your glass down on David!
I thought it was a coaster. Oh, it's okay, it's okay. I've got some glue.
Meanie.
Learning to be around animals
The Hound of the Baskervilles!
opens the door to much that is fun and rewarding.
Like falling down a cliff.
Life on Mars is hard.
If we understand an animal, we aren't afraid of it.
Tell that to Siegfried and Roy.
Knowledge and skill are the keys to safety around animals. To get a close look at a wild bird or animal is a rare experience.
Bird or animal?
Birds
Few
aren't
wild
animals?
I think they're
such
plants.
as foxes are dangerous unless we try to touch or to catch them.
As long as we just mock and patronize them, they really don't care.
Only
Arr, dang,
occasional
Splinter
wild
won't come out.
animals will try to hurt anyone if not cornered.
Who are you looking
Sometimes
at?
an owl will attack anything it sees moving.
Like Tiger Woods.
And
So how many
with big
licks does it
owls,
take to get to the center of a
it is best
Tootsie
to
Pop?
watch quietly and from a distance. Bears, even young cubs that look so cute, may bite and claw just out of meanness.
Bears tend to be demonically possessed.
So do some raccoons. And they also may carry diseases.
Like cancer.
So do squirrels and other wild rodents. Many sicknesses
Like
can come
alcoholism.
from handling them. In fact, the
Ah,
only
he's ripping
rodents
through my
safe to
stomach.
handle are those that have been bred and raised for pets or for laboratory work.
Like washing the beakers.
A few wild animals are poisonous.
Like these rocks.
This scorpion has a poison sac near a stinger in his tail.
Oh,
Ugh.
gross.
This is a very close view of a poisonous spider.
No.
That's
The
so
black widow.
cool.
I'm getting me
with
one
the
of those.
characteristic marking on the underside of the body.
Let me guess, it's a poisonous snake.
This snake is poisonous.
Yes!
Nice.
Yeah.
4 types of poisonous snakes are found in North
The
America.
slightly poisonous, the somewhat poisonous,
And
the
this
very
is a
poisonous, and the
poisonous
oh
lizard.
snap, I'm so
A
dead
Gila
poisonous.
monster. Yet, if you know them,
They're really
most
nice
kinds
people.
of wild lizards are safe to handle and make into pets.
Only if you know them. Don't
Experts
talk to
say
strange
reptiles
lizards.
are the only
Girl's a
wild
little young to
animals
be
you can
married,
take
isn't she?
young
This
and
must be
raise
New Mexico
and
or
keep
West
safely.
Virginia.
Reptiles are not
Rectals.
often disease
Reptiles.
I'm not sure which is
and
worse.
they don't turn mean suddenly when they mature,
Unlike Mel
as most
Gibson.
wild mammals do. Some snakes are safe to handle and make into pets, if you know how to approach them, how to pick them up,
Hey, beautiful, gonna have your number?
and how to hold them. With these few exceptions, wild animals are
Look,
best
Daddy, I
enjoyed
got a new
by
fan belt for the El
not
Camino.
handling. Just as with wild animals, when around strange domestic animals, it is wise to watch from a
Wise?
safe distance. Most accidents happen when you startle or try to handle animals you don't know.
Or when you fall
Horses
butt
can
backwards
be
off a
dangerous.
fence and shatter your
They
cocket.
can step on you, or bite you,
Or suffocate you
Or
in your
shoot you.
sleep.
yet...
Daddy,
those
old
who
Nelly
know
bit the
how to
hiney out of my
handle horses
pants.
I went to
can
find
be
a bigger
around
hat,
these
but I
big
couldn't
animals
find
without
one.
being hurt. For those who don't know
Here,
how to
Big
handle
Red,
them,
I'll get the
it is
crusted
best to
mucus
be
off your
cautious.
nose for ya.
This horse is gentle and accustomed to children. But for some reason,
He rips the
he
intestines
doesn't
out of
like
adults.
this boy's petting. Watch how he tries to get the boy to stop. The boy doesn't understand what the horse is trying to do. Pulling
Duh.
on the reins and trying to get the horse's head down to be petted is a form of teasing.
Reminds me of middle school.
And teasing animals often leads to accidents.
Like wetting your pants.
Is anyone
teasing
else worried about this
excites
kid having his face
And
torn off?
excited
I've just been
animals
waiting
are
for it.
dangerous. Persons who know how to handle a horse well
Are not
can
in
do
this
all
film.
sorts of things without bothering it. Anyone skilled in handling an animal can usually do it quietly and gently, helping keep the animal calm.
Yeah, I guess I could afford to lose a few pounds.
As a beginner around animals, this boy has one advantage.
A barbecue
He is not
sandwich.
afraid. This helps, for fear excites animals. Good riders aren't afraid.
Ever? Of
And they
anything?
know just what their horses are doing.
They hire private
When
investigators.
around animals, it is good
A
to
young
watch
Ivan
them
Pavlov
so as to
eats
know
and
when
observes.
trouble begins. This dog wants food, not petting. If the boy were to turn away now, the dog would leave. There would be no trouble if the boy watched and understood what the dog is doing.
Then he might still have both arms
Good
to
riders
this day.
even know which foot is leading on their horses. Not watching
By the
and
power of
understanding
Grayskull.
can lead to trouble, and trouble usually grows.
Unless you use new liquid trouble
Either
kill.
dog could knock the boy down by jumping up on him.
Both working together cooperatively could also take his wallet
To
and
know
car
what an
keys.
animal will do, you
Use
must watch it.
ESP.
Watch its eyes and its movements.
Shake that booty!
These are better clues than sounds it makes. It is much harder to calm an animal that is excited than to keep it from getting excited in the first place.
Confucius say.
This is true of cats. This one is calm and lets the boy approach. It seems to tolerate being petted.
But it won't tolerate
And particularly
discrimination.
enjoys being scratched behind its ears. Many animals like this.
Except oysters.
The boy and cat seem to be making friends.
But as with all cats,
But
it's a
when the boy
one-way
begins to
relationship.
pull at the cat's paw, see what happens. Teasing excites an animal, and many animals, if teased, will fight back.
Except oysters.
Goofus antagonizes the cat.
Exciting animals, by teasing them, can make many of them dangerous. Even a puppy.
Welcome to the Michael Vick Nursery
When this boy
School.
tries to hold the puppy and grabs its skin, the puppy begins to get excited.
Why is the little girl
It
dressed like
becomes
Hot
angry
Lips from
and
MASH?
fights back.
Whoa!
Once angry,
Ow, that
the
had
puppy
to
strikes
hurt.
out even at the girl who hasn't teased it, as if to say, "Don't you bother me too."
Maybe the dog's just angry that he's wearing a
When the
hairnet.
boy slaps the puppy, it turns on him again. Without meaning to, the boy has started a big fight with a puppy.
Just like his dad
Once
does
an
with his
animal
mom
is
every
excited,
time they have
it's
friends
hard to
over.
manage. Teasing animals almost always makes them excited and angry, and a large, excited animal is not safe to be near.
Just ask Stedman.
That ended rather abruptly.
They stopped the cameras once the dog bit out the kid's kidney.
Teasing animals may result in awkward transition between films.
Bruce Lee!
How could you sleep without
The
racket?
alarm would almost be a relief.
If she wakes up and finds a camera in her room, she's gonna freak out. Ah!
This movie's gonna be so cheesy.
Good one.
They'll probably milk it for all it's worth.
They're gonna butter us up real good, I bet. Oh yeah.
Nice poster of your last family reunion over there, Catherine.
Thanks.
Cathy. Hi.
Hi.
Is it okay if we ask questions?
Shouldn't you start with, is it okay if we film you getting out of bed?
Well, we hear that you never eat breakfast. Is it true?
Or false? Or multiple choice?
How come? Is it that you're not getting the kind of cereal you want?
Wait a minute. Oatmeal is not cereal.
No, but it makes that milk look good.
No? Maybe you're missing some of the fruit you'd like.
Man, enough with the half and half. I'm starving.
What about some bacon and eggs?
What about a smashed raw egg placed on a weird pedestal?
Cathy, what's wrong with you? That looks awesome.
Man,
about
what a hot shot.
Yes!
No, huh?
No!
She's brushing her teeth with her hairbrush.
Better than flossing your hair.
I bet
In
you're
some
getting
cultures.
tired of the usual breakfast fare. You want something different.
Oh
Oh, this is the
yeah.
greatest movie of all time.
Until now.
Dog food and onion on rice. Powdered tacos.
None of those appeal to you, huh?
I hope she doesn't go to turn on the light and accidentally electrocute
You can
herself.
have anything you want.
Cake sandwich.
Come into the apple pie. Head spin.
She's going bowling.
You're making me sick.
Okay. So it's not the kind of food. Maybe you have some family problem.
Like hemophilia.
That's it, isn't it? You have a mother.
Ah!
You know how much time it takes me to make breakfast.
Wouldn't want to get in
I
a
get
cage
up
fight with
early
her.
just to be sure you'll have the right food. My mother's not home right now. She's gone to work already.
Oh, I guess she's going for a
Okay.
swim before school.
Some other problem. Your brothers and sisters, they fight at the table.
Here, catch my kidney stone.
It makes you upset.
I don't have any brothers or sisters.
My mother abandoned them all.
What is it?
Who cares why she doesn't eat?
Could it be that you just don't have food? Your dad is gone and your mother works to make ends meet and all you have in the kitchen are a few
Ketchup
crusts of bread.
sandwich.
Gross.
Wow, it's worse than we thought.
Oh, dip.
Good one, Catherine.
Even from behind, I can tell that's
Well,
Skippy.
then it's not a matter of
She
money.
mugged a snowman for that hat.
What is it, Cathy?
I got a colectomy.
Who cares?
Okay.
What's a projector?